the witnesses as well. And maybe, to start with the summary, we all understand the importance of 340B, including the pharmaceutical companies, what the intent was in 1992. I think the reality is the landscape of the cost of drugs, especially in the oncology world, especially as we've gotten into some of the biologics and the treatments, which are great for any and all of these patients, but the costs are astronomical. And as a result, then, these discounts become very significant, and much more so than a generic drug type of thing. So it's been a very changing pharmaceutical world, certainly the last 10 or 15 years compared to 92. I think all of us are worried about the transparency, clearly the lack thereof, the definition of a covered patient, because none of us want to see this program implode unto itself. And I guess the example I use, if you're an airline and you're flying a plane with 200 seats and the average price on the plane is $400, but you do know that you've got to discount 10 seats on that airplane. So you've got a revenue piece that gets into your pricing model that, you've got 190 seats at $400 and 10 seats at $200, you got that model. But what we're starting to see, especially in the oncology world, is private hospitals buying up oncology practices. There's only one reason they're buying the oncology practices. Those are the most expensive pharmaceutical drugs prescribed, and a 50% discount on a $60,000 drug is real money. And we don't know where the money is going. We don't know if the patients are getting it properly or whether there's a diversion. But as that percentage goes up, think of the airplane taking off now with 200 seats, and half of them are at $400, and the other half are at a 50% discount. There's only one thing that's going to happen. The $400 price is going to $500. So here we are. We always are worried about the cost of pharmaceutical drugs, but potential abuse in the 340B program, there is no free lunch in America. At least that's what we were taught growing up. The price of the drugs will go up because the abuse results in the most expensive drugs grabbing this discount. So the transparency is critical, and I think our committee can work together on that. I do know, factually, there are hospitals that have a lot